So I was scrolling through YouTube this morning and I found something rather strange. I found a Pokemon Legends ZA trailer. Now, of course, this is not an official Nintendo Pokemon Legends ZA trailer, but it's a fan made one. And this could be our first look at what it could be like to Mega Evolve your Pokemon. Now, this trailer stood out to me because it was really well made. It was made by this guy in the right there. It's his picture is right there. You can go and check him out. But it was really well made, and it actually kind of tricked me. I didn't notice until a couple seconds into the video that it was a fan made, even though it says it right on the title screen, like right in front. Like if you click on the video, first 2 seconds you're gonna see it. I saw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a fan made trailer. I thought it was real. But it was very apparent that it was a fan made trailer because you can see Diamond and Pearl, you can see Scarlet and Violet, but it has all the Mega transformation. So, could this mean that, and let's just say the game came out already, could this mean that Legend ZA will have a Mega Evolution, a smooth, clean Mega Evolution? Now, will we be getting other Pokemon, like maybe another Charizard Z, for example, because we got a Charizard X and Y, but we didn't get a Charizard Z. So could this be our time to get a Charizard Z? They haven't announced anything, of course, but it could be really cool to see a Charizard Z. Now, another thing that I was looking at that cool video was the fluid thing of transformation and megas. Of course, these are like probably modded sprites, but the fluid motion of clicking the mega button and it just mega evolves. It looks clean. Now, inside of Lumio City, Nintendo has revealed that the game would be taking place inside of Lumio City. But does this mean that the game, like the entire game, will be inside Lumio City? If you don't remember, inside Pokemon X and Y, those Lumio City was such a massive city, like to go all the way around and go every single place, it would take you roughly around 30 minutes to do all of that. So could this mean that maybe they're gonna section off like the areas, like you have to go in, the game takes place in Lumio City, let's just say, but your base of operation could be the main area, like the Paris Tower, or it's just going to be at the starting gate, probably from Route 1 to whatever. However you get to Lumio City, I haven't played those games in a long time, but it's probably going to be from the start there. That's going to be your base of operation, and then maybe the tower is possessed or something, like cursed in some way, and your goal is to try to recover it. But you have to collect these certain legendary Pokemons that will purify the tower. Once you purify the tower, that's gonna be the big boss, Arceus. When you catch all the Pokemon in the Pokedex, you can encounter Arceus. And let me tell you, that boss fight, for those of you, this is a warning and a spoiler. 1, 2, 3. Alright, for the boss fight isn't so hard. It's so incredibly hard. I know for a fact that I was there for an hour trying to beat the boss every way I could. He was so incredibly hard that he would shoot beams out at you and stuff, and then you would have to try to roll around and dodge him, and then your Pokemon would do like little to no damage to him. And yeah, he's for sure the god of Pokemon because that guy was so incredibly hard. So this is what I think the story inside of ZA will be. So the tower, let's just say it is actually, the entire game is inside of Lumio City. I think that the tower is going to be some corrupted or something. There's going to be kind of beams, locks across the map. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to catch things to open up mini areas, which then you have to catch the legendary to help purify the tower. Once you purify the tower, you're faced off against a strong boss. Now, this boss can be a number of things because this is placed in X and Y. So probably the boss is going to be something like a Zygarde because that would represent Pokemon Z. X was Xerneas, Y was Yveltal, and then Z would be Zygarde. That probably would make the most sense. But again, Zygarde isn't really a legendary Pokemon. Well, it is a legendary, but it's not exactly like something like Arceus. Arceus is a mythical, that's a legendary. It doesn't really add up. Another one that could be there for a replacement bot could, of course, be Celebi. Celebi is a mythical, but it's not exactly something. Like, if Mew wasn't there, I don't think Celebi would be there either. So honestly, Zygarde would probably be making the most sense because it is the game's cover art. Kind of, Pokemon Legends ZA probably stands for awesome, advanced, something like that. Zygarde is an advanced futuristic Pokemon. So if you put them both together, that can mean that it is something related to the story. It makes the most sense to me. Now, once you purify this tower, okay, we already went over this multiple times, but you purify the tower, then you have access to Zygarde, you defeat Zygarde, and he releases the tower, and the dark magic, the spell, is gone over Lumio City. So that's awesome. That could be the end of the game right there. But maybe once the darkness kind of goes away, maybe you have access to different areas of Lumio City. Because what I think maybe what they mean, because that wouldn't be really a Legends game without really exploring, catching things. But we only have one Legends game, so who knows what they're going to do. But without exploring and catching things, what is there to do in a Legends game besides walking around in the city? Like, what's going on here? My thought could be, what if there's different enclosures in the city of Lumios? What if maybe there's a wild area, kind of like a wild area, like a zoo inside of Lumios? Of course, this wasn't an X and Y, but it's an advanced city, a futuristic city, if you want to say it, because Zygarde is pretty futuristic. I mean, look at the trailer. I don't know. We don't want to skip to conclusions, of course, but it could make sense. Anyways, what if it's a zoo and you walk inside the building and you're like, huh, I got some balls and I bought my Pokeballs and I'm ready to go and catch things. And the farther out you go, the more areas you get to get, the more you capture, the stronger the Pokemon will be inside of those areas. And then there's about 4 to 8 different areas, kind of like gyms, if you know what I mean. The first area is, of course, going to have your Bidoofs, your Starlies, your Pidgeys, your whatever the case may be. You'll have your baby Pokemons. The second area, we'll still have babies, but maybe we'll see a little bit of starters or something to get there. That will probably be the last one, let's be honest. But maybe we'll see your Shinx. Shinx is a baby still, but we'll see something like that. The third area, maybe we'll see some mid-evolution Pokemons. Stuff like Pidgeot, Staravia, is that the second one? Maybe we'll see Luxio, yep. Maybe we'll even see something like Flareon, maybe. That's a second evolution, I don't know. Maybe even Dragonair, or we could even see Kingler, I don't know. But that will be the third area. Now the fourth area, this could be the last area. Who knows? But maybe we'll see things like top evolution. Maybe something like a Rapidash or a Golem, or maybe even an Abracadabra. Whatever it is, they're going to be stronger Pokemon. Now, at the end of each segment, just like in Legends Arceus, we'll have something to purify, but it probably won't be purified. It'll probably be the guardian of the area. So maybe it'll be, for the first area, we're going to see just a small little guardian. It could be a legendary, who knows. Let's just take a weaker legendary. Let's go for something like, well, I mean, these are technically weaker. Let's just go for something like Raikou. I don't know. I'm not saying it's weak, but who knows? I don't know really a weak legendary. Legendaries are all pretty strong. At the end of the thing, we'll see something like Rayquaza. Maybe at the sixth area. We'll see Rayquaza. And then we'll see at the 7th and 8th area, we'll see Xerneas and Yveltal, and then the tower, which is going to be, of course, Zygarde. I think this is a pretty good idea of what Pokemon Legends ZA could be. What do you think it could be? Leave a note in the comment section down below. And yeah, I think this wraps up the video. If you enjoyed, consider dropping a like, maybe subscribing if you are new. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.